Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. Whatever time y'all are tuning in, I certainly appreciate y'all are here. Today's video, guys, I'm going to be working on or replacing two broken springs from a 1995 Camillus demo knife here. It's Mr. Tony's, and it had two broken springs. Yeah, I'll be showing you how I done that in this video. And also, we're going to be opening up three different packages. One is from Tennessee, the other one's from Maine, and I got one from Florida. So it's going to be a great day here in the knife shop. And I just want to thank each and every one of y'all for tuning in today. And I hope you enjoy the video. Okay, guys, I have went into my parts drawer right here. I have two or three more of these. But I have two springs here from that knife. Or from these kind of knives. This is Mr. Tony Meek's knife here. And this is a Camillus 1995, but it's got a special blade on it. The 50th anniversary VJ Day. Japan surrenders August 14th, 1945. Hoorah. But it's got two broken springs. We're fixing to cut this pin here. And we're going to pull this side out. We're going to put the razor blade right in between this spring and the frame. Cut that pin here, then pull this pin head out, then punch the other two out. Then we're going to take the broken springs out and put the new springs in and put us a pin in there. Should be an easy fix, guys, but should is a big word. It really is. It should be easy, but we're fixing to cut this pin to get these broken springs out, and we're going to fix this knife from Mr. Tony Meek, because I think he says he has the Germany one too. So we'll get to see that one day, I'm sure, once we meet again. But this is a great knife, really is. And we fix to go over there on the vise and cut that pin. Cut just like that, guys. And now let's hope I gotta get this razor blade out. We'll be able to get that head of that pin out. If we get the head of that pin out, then we can just use a punch to punch the rest of that pin out. So right. Now, get that punch. Punch the rest of that pin out. That is right there. Perfect. Now we can get these out of here, see? Making sure they fit. I'm going back with a nickel silver pen. I don't have a stainless. The nickel silver will work fine. We're finna get a point on this one real quick. Be right back. We're gonna do it with the sander. We're just gonna make a little point. All right. Put the springs in there. There's one. All right. See daylight. So now we're going to use a little rim oil. Now hold right there. Just going to give it a little love tap. She's through. There it is right there. See that? Now we're going to see. Hoorah. Now we're going to cut it short, form the heads on that pin, and we're done. Now we're going to sand that one down and form a head over here. Just like that, guys. There and there. Let's test it out. We're going to sand on it just a little bit, just smooth them. But they really look good as they are, but I'm going to sand them some. Here's the main blade. I'm not going to open them up all at the same time. That one's got good snap. That one's got good snap. This one has got snap. Hoorah. She's fixed, Mr. Tony Meeks. How about that now? Ain't that cool? That's why you keep parts knives, guys, just for these. And I'm telling you, this is the easiest knives to work on. Easy. Easy peasy. You see how that was, right? But I'm going to take a little bit of sandpaper. I'm going to hit the whole sides. And sand the back some. But it's a great knife. Again, that is a 1995. It's the 50th anniversary of VJ Day. Japan surrenders August 14th, 1945. Hoorah. Very, very cool. Okay, guys, the first package comes to us all the way from Chipley, Florida, from Richard Stevens. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, Doc. Thank you for your service in the Marine Corps and for all you do for those around you. Buddy, I appreciate that so much. I've watched all of the videos you have put out since around May of 2024. Buddy, I appreciate your support. Recently, while searching eBay, I found one item you might find to be useful. Unbeknownst to me, there were two that had been sent. Please select the one you choose and do with the other as you please. There's also some other items you may wish to display around the shop. I've included some sleeve patches from when I worked for the Florida Department of Corrections. Again, thank you for your service to our beloved country and the knife community. God bless and your family. Sincerely, Richard Stevens, former Sergeant, Florida Department of Corrections, current Deputy, Washington County Sheriff's Office, Jail, Chipley, Florida. Well, buddy, thank you for your service as well. Please let Mr. Glenn, he's always in my prayers. I sure will, buddy. But he watches the show, and he will see this. His name is Richard Stevens, Glenn. I appreciate this, buddy, so much. So much. I can't wait to see what you sent. Man, I was getting low on these. I appreciate you sending these. I like that. Thank you so much, man. And what is this? This is a billfold along with some patches here. I'm going to put these up on my wall of fame here. I appreciate that, buddy. I'm starting to go all the way around the room up there on that top board right below the metal ceiling. Yeah, I like all these. I'm going to put all these up on the wall of fame, buddy. And we thank you so much, man. Let's see. What does that say? Foundation. Corrections Foundation. Hoorah. 1996. Well, I appreciate that pen, buddy. I'll put that up there as well. Let's see what this is here. Ooh, this is Zippo. Oh, man, look at that. The USS Boxer, LHD4. Well, I be dog. Buddy, thank you so much for this. We're going to get to play the Roman numeral game. I, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. That is the 9th month, so that is September. Okay, X, they started out in 86. So that is 8 years. So 8 plus 6 is 94. We're going to see how right I am. But, man, I love this right here. All it needs is some fluid, guys, and we got to light this thing up. I love this, man. Thank you so much. Love that. USS Boxer, LHD4. Here's a little bit of history on this ship, the USS Boxer.
The USS Boxer LH4 is one mighty piece of naval steel. And if you're talking military history or you've crossed paths with her, you're in good company. Let's dive in. USS Boxer, Wasp-class amphibious assault ship. Amphibious assault ship built to carry Marines, aircraft, landing craft, and a floating airfield and forward assault base all in one. Commissioned by the United States Navy in 1995, home port San Diego, California. Construction and commissioning, keel laid, February 1991, launched August 1993, commissioned February 1995, built by Ingalls Shipbuilding in Pascagoula, Mississippi. Mission and role, the Boxer's primary job is to deploy and support US Marines using a mix of landing craft, LCACs, amphibious assault vehicles, helicopters and tilt rotors like the MV-22 Osprey, Harrier jump jets, and now F-35B Lightning IIs in some missions. She's essentially a mini aircraft carrier plus Marine base and plays a huge role in amphibious assault operations, humanitarian missions, crisis response, forward deployment. Notable deployments ops: Operation Iraqi Freedom 2003, Operation Enduring Freedom Afghanistan, participated in anti-piracy ops off Somalia, humanitarian assistance missions in the Pacific and Indian Ocean regions. Namesake legacy. This is the 6th US Navy ship named USS Boxer. The name traces back to the British sloop captured during the War of 1812, a nod to naval grit and toughness through generations. She's served proudly for nearly 30 years, love, and like any ship with marines and steel decks, she's carried some stories you just don't forget. Let me know if you want a timeline, crew size, or weapon systems breakdown too.
Hey guys, here is, let's see, X94. Ain't that cool? I love that, man. Love this right here. Thank you so much for this, buddy. I love it. Love it so much. And it says Remington RG scales to put on your display knife. Maybe the scales will ring a bell. I cannot remember what knife you're talking about, buddy. I know which knife you're talking about now, buddy, but I'm not going to change it. I'll have to cut the pins out, and I'm not going to do that, buddy. But thank you so much for that, man. It would be that same color, but I don't want to mess up that knife. I don't want to cut the pins out, but I appreciate it so much, man. I really do. Mr. Richards sent all those nice gifts all the way from Chipley, Florida. 146 miles away from Ellaville, Georgia. Mr. Richard, buddy, thank you so much for all the gifts, buddy. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. God bless you, man. Okay, guys, the next package comes to us all the way from Maine. This is what was on the inside of the package. And here is the note. Hi, Kevin. It seems like LF&C knives have been in your videos a lot lately. I remember that I got this serving recently in an auction that came with some other knives. When seeing your recent videos, I thought I would give this set to you. I think it was made sometime before 1956. This is the original box. Thank you for your videos, and I really learned a lot from you. Joe Dacey, Standish, Maine. Well, buddy, thank you so much, man. I appreciate this. I love the box, too. Check this out, y'all. This is a carbon set. It's pretty cool, ain't it? LF&C. Look here. Is that not cool? Made in USA. I'm going to tell you something. I just feel it. That blade is tacky. Boy, I'd want to grab your hand and just slice it. But very, very cool. That feels and looks like bone, y'all. Look at that. That's what it feels like to me. Very well made. LF&C. Well, buddy, Mr. Joe, thank you so much for this, man. That is bone, y'all. Love it. I love this thing, Mr. Joe. LF&C. Here's a little bit of history about LF&C.
Let's talk about LF&C, one of those classic American knife companies that deserves more recognition than it gets today. LF&C. Who they were. LF&C stands for Landers, Frary and Clark, a company based in New Britain, Connecticut. They were founded all the way back in the 1860s, though their roots go back even further to the 1840s under different company names. They started as a housewares and cutlery company and became known for producing everything from kitchen knives and tableware to scales, toasters, and, during wartime, military equipment. Knife and blade history. LF&C made a wide variety of knives, including kitchen cutlery, folding pocket knives, straight razors, military fighting knives. They're especially known among collectors for their World War I and early World War II era military knives, including trench knives and mess kit utensils. One of their most recognized pieces is the model 1917 trench knife, with its knuckle guard and triangular blade used by US troops in WWI. What happened to them? By the 1940s, LF&C was sold to the General Electric Company, and their knife and cutlery division eventually faded out. Their knives today are very collectible, especially the military and early folding knives. Markings. If you've got one of their knives, it might be marked LF&C New Britain Con, or sometimes just Landers Frary and Clark in a straight or arched stamp. Let me know if you've got a particular LF&C knife in hand. We can dig into that model's history too.
Mr. Joe, thank you again, buddy, for everything, buddy. I appreciate you so much, man. All the way from Maine. Thank you, man. Mr. Joe sent that carving set all the way from Standish, Maine, 1,349 miles away from Ellaville, Georgia. Mr. Joe, buddy, thank you so much for the carving set, buddy. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. God bless you, man. Okay, guys, the last package, which she actually has sent two. One is for Mr. Wade. We're going to be giving that to him here real soon. But she sent me a package as well. It's from Miss Kim from White Pine, Tennessee. She sent me some thoughtful gifts in the past. That one is, I'll remind y'all what she sent. I look at it about every day. Hey Knife Doc, I wanted to help you to continue to decorate your metal ceiling in the Knife Museum. Thanks for the good, clean, and informative channel. Thank you for your service to this great country we are privileged to be in, or to live in, I'm sorry, I can't remember the man's name. I'm talking about the guy that deep fried the ribs. That's Kevin Stubbs over at Deep South Cutlery. I'm not a rib fan, but when he dropped those pork chops, I thought my tongue was going to slap my head off trying to get to that food. I know it had to be good. It was very good. He's a great cook. Again, thank you for your service, for recognizing our Lord and Savior, and making excellent videos. Go Vols. They're talking about the Tennessee, the Volunteers. Kim Derrick, White Pine, Tennessee. Well, Miss Kim, I know another man that would really like to see that right there. His name is Kendall Stoltz, and I have a package from him as well. I've got to open up here real soon. But he's from up there around the Memphis area. But thank you so much, Miss Kim. I already seen everything that's in here. You can't help to. But this is to go around one of the signs. But check these signs out, guys. Check that out. United States veteran. I love that. Thank you so much for that, man, Miss Kim. I love it. I really do. Thank you so much. And check this one out. Land of the free because of the brave. I love that too. Thank you so much, Miss Kim. That will be going up in here somewhere. That too. I love it. You got one more, guys. One more. Here it is right here. How about that? Remington brings back the bullet knife. Is that not cool or what? I got a Zippo in, I think, with that on there, right? I actually got a small one of those. Yeah, that's where I've seen it before. And I think I got that Zippo, I think. Can't remember. But, Miss Kim, thank you so much for this. We're going to put that up there on the right side, or probably right above the poster that, the frame poster that Mr. Wade gave me for here. But thank you so much, Miss Kim. I love it all. I really do. And I'll be getting all this stuff up this week. I'm going to see if these two will stick to magnets real quick. No, aluminum. That one is metal. That's a good deal. We'll get that up here real quick. This is one of the things that Miss Kim sent in the last time. This is 100-year-old wood from a barn, and she made that right there. That's some stuff that touches my life every day. She wrote that in there. She made that herself. That's a very special gift. And I got that other sign up there, right there, Miss Kim. Right there, and this is the other one that was sent in. It's a smaller version of that, but I love that one there, and I love that one there. Check that out. Ain't that cool? And that one is really cool right there. Love it. I bought that one there from, I think from eBay right there. And that one's very cool too. I got a knife stuck up there with magnets. Ain't that cool? But thank you again, Miss Kim. I love it. Thank you so much. Miss Kim sent those signs all the way from White Pine, Tennessee. Her 4th package, 350 miles away from Ellaville, Georgia. Miss Kim, thank you so much for all the support. Thank you so much for everything. Appreciate all these gifts. God bless you, ma'am. Well, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed the video today. I want to thank Miss Kim, Mr. Joe, and Mr. Richard. Thank y'all so much for all the gifts. I appreciate it so much. Appreciate y'all supporting the channel. And Miss Kim, I will get Wade his gift here real soon. Thank you so much for that. And guys, this is the demo knife. The little scout knife, camp knife, whatever you want to call it. This is the one from Mr. Tony. Had 2 broken springs, and it has been repaired. But again, that is the 50th anniversary of the VJ Day. Japan surrenders August 14th, 1945. Ain't that cool? He said he's got one for Germany as well. I want to see that. But great knife. But all the blades have good snap now. It really does. It pays off to have part knives, guys. It really does. And I pick these up every chance I get. If I come across one with one broke spring or even both broke springs, I'll buy them just for the parts here. But probably I'm going to say about 95% of the time you find these, they got a broke spring. They really do. Even sometimes both or just one. And the main blade has been broke or whittled down a lot. So, but I'll be getting this to Mr. Tony here real soon. But these are probably the most easiest knives to work on because you don't have to worry about the pins. You can just make I call it a mushroom head. You know, I don't know what the proper term is, but you ping it and make that little head. But it's the best thing to practice on working on knives and getting your pins right. But you can't even tell that I've done that. So that's what I love about this stuff. And I sanded it down, and it's good and smooth now. So it looks good. It really does. And I think you'll be real pleased. Real pleased. But again, guys, that's why you keep part knives on hand. You just never know when you're going to come across, especially these. And they're fun to work on as well. So very easy. Well, guys, thank y'all so much for tuning in today. I just want to say God bless y'all. Until we meet again, guys. Y'all be lucky. Good night. Stay sharp.